Ka-chow! Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to Piston Cup Productions, and we got quite a bit of talking to do for this video. All of the stuff you're seeing in this video is stuff that pretty much came out for the 15th anniversary of Cars from Disney and the Disney store, shopdisney.com, which I'm actually kind of impressed. I am quite impressed. They came out with 7 plushies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 6 blind bags and 1 open edition plush, which is Lightning McQueen. And they came out with 4 pins. This one being an annual pass holder exclusive, this one being a limited edition, this one being a special edition, and this one being a limited release. You can get these 2 from shopdisney.com, and you can get these 2 at the parks at Disneyland or Disney World in Florida. And then they came out with this key online. I tried getting these. Well, all right, we got a story. All right, here we go. So if you've seen my brother's video, Cruiser Mirror Studios, I'll link the video in the description of this video. But basically, on the anniversary of Cars that day, we went a whole hour before opening to Disney Store, our local Disney store, in hopes of finding these 3 items right here physically in store, because my plan was to review all of this stuff in a video the week of the anniversary, on the Friday. So the anniversary was on a Wednesday, and I was planning to do this video that same week, but on Friday. But turns out when I got there, the shipment had been delayed. A cast member told me that they were expecting those items, but they never arrived from UPS. They were delayed. So he said, to make it up to you though, I can give you these free shipping coupons from Shop Disney. I'm not going to show the other side because they have the code, and I'm not going to show that. So yeah, they gave me 3 of those, actually 4. I used one of them to buy those online, all of those items. And while we were there, we bought the wishable bags. A previous trip at the beginning of June, 2 days after they were, because I believe these were released, the plushies, the wishables, on June 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I went on June 4th, and I bought McQueen, and my brother and I bought 2 blind bags, and we ended up getting Mater and Sally. Then on the anniversary, the day of, when we went back looking for these things over here, we bought 2 more bags, and we got the yellow Radiator Springs racer vehicle and red. So basically, we've completed the whole set, right? There's just 2 chases, which is a blue version of that same yellow ride vehicle and a lime green version of that ride vehicle. Thing is, if you want to get that one, it's quite difficult because you're literally feeling for something identical as the yellow one, and you're not going to know which one you're going to get, because you can literally get 4 duplicates of the blue one or 5 duplicates of the green one. You're just never going to know, or maybe even 7 duplicates of the yellow one, because they're all the same shape. It's just the color that's different, so it's really hard to guess for those. So my brother and I, we went to Disney Store again a few days later to hopefully find those 2 chase pieces. It turns out they sold out. Online, physically in store, they were all sold out. Even the little Lightning McQueen plush. The day of the anniversary of Cars, they only had 3 of these in stock. When they were first released, 2 days after when I went, they had 6 in stock. I bought 1, 5 were left. So when we went back, it looks like 2 more had sold, because there was only 3 left in stock. And then when we went back again, a few days after the anniversary, I think like 4 or 5 days later, everything was gone. They didn't have blind bags, neither the McQueen. And I went looking for the pins and stuff, and they were also not there. So I asked the cast member, so what happened? And he said, well, it seems like these were only really brought over here for, 1, the anniversary of Cars, exclusively for a limited time, and they sold out quick. Or they just were limited. It does say on the packaging for the wishables limited release, but I'm guessing they were just limited time only, I guess. Because the Lightning McQueen right here, it's an open edition. It says limited release on the little tag right there. And on the blind bags, same thing right there, limited release. And these are from Cars Land. It straight up says Cars Land right there. And I can see why they chose the characters that they chose for the series. But yeah, it's just been a really confusing thing for this exclusive merchandise. So I ordered these 3 items right here from shopdisney.com, right? Thinking, oh, they'll be here in a couple of days. Well, it said 1 to 2 weeks of shipping. So that's why this video is delayed and coming out like a whole week later. And second of all, I mean, I didn't see, my YouTube channel has been recently depending heavily on eBay and online shopping. So when something doesn't arrive on time, I can't record a video, and which is why videos get delayed. So basically I had 2 videos planned this week, and one of them was going to be this one, and the other one was going to be, actually no, I take that back. One of them was going to be the Hot Rod Disney Store review, but I ended up posting that last Friday, and I had to move this one to this week because these barely just arrived on Thursday night or Thursday evening. And then the other video I had planned for this week was the 2021 Minis Advent Calendar review, because Amazon said it was going to be here on Monday, and I got notified that it was not able to arrive today, or that day on Monday. And I was like, oh, well, what am I going to upload? I have nothing to upload because everything I'm depending on to upload, I need the stuff to arrive in the mail. So basically, my channel's been delayed a week on uploads because of shipping delays, basically. I mean, I did get a little frustrated myself because, you know, I really wish shipping services were a lot quicker. But it seems like we can't get that because, you know, there's just so many people ordering stuff nowadays that there's just delays and delays. And I know a lot of people are going to skip through this whole me talking for 6 minutes because they really don't care. But I had people asking me why I wasn't uploading. Well, there you go. There you have it. I was not uploading because I had literally nothing in hand to review. I could have reviewed the plushies on their own, but I really wanted to get the pins in hand to complete. And I still feel incomplete without the 2 chases to review. Maybe I might find them. I mean, they told me Five Below strangely might have these, or the overstock or the stuff that they have left over that they may have gotten thrown into Five Below because they've seen it before. The cast member told me, with like Mickey wishables and stuff. So I might have to check Five Below, and they might possibly have the chases there, because these are $10 each, the blind bags. And I mean, if they're a Five Below, they're gonna be $5, which is not bad of a deal. I did take a look on eBay, and it seems like the blind bags are selling for way over $10. They're like $15 to $20, which is ridiculous, really ridiculous. That's just sad and disgusting. I'm just gonna straight up say it right now. I'm not a fan of that. I just don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Anyways, enough explaining. I really hope I can get stuff back on schedule because of all of these shipping delays. I have another video planned for next week that was supposed to be for this week, but it hasn't arrived yet, and it's a shipment from China. And that's all I'm going to say, because if I say anything else, it's going to pretty much just spoil everything. Anyways, let's get to it. So, oh yeah, and so the cast member, he was one of the nicest guys. He told me, since we don't have the Cars key and the pins here, you can have this for free. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And the best thing about this, it's a cast member exclusive. He just handed this to me, and I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, sure, take it. I was like, all right, bet. It's Lilo and Stitch. I mean, I like the movie, but I wasn't expecting to get that day for free. So I was quite happy, I gotta say. All right, anyways, we're gonna start with the 2 park pins right here. So there's one that says annual pass holder, and it's Lightning and Sally on this little cozy cone, single cone card back, or piece of cardboard, with the 2 little buttons for the pins, and the price is $19.99. And then right here for this one, it says pin trading, Disney Parks 2021 15th anniversary, Radiator Springs, and there's a map right there of Carburetor County, Cadillac Range, Radiator Springs, Ornament Valley, and it says limited edition, and you got McQueen and Mater at Flo's VA Cafe. Very high quality pins. I do collect pins myself. I do have a bunch of Cars pins and Toy Story pins and a few other pins from the parks. I mean, I've been collecting pins ever since I think 2016 or 2017, around there. So I've been collecting pins for a while. So when I saw that these were getting released, I got happy. I was like, oh, phew, some mention of the anniversary of Cars. I'm glad I didn't forget. I love the logo that they put on there as well. Both logos look nice, but this one just screams mwah, chef kiss, masterpiece. Anyway, so then this is the one that Disney Store had available to everyone. Well, when I went in store, they didn't have it, but luckily here it is. It arrived in the mail. It is quite the large pin, I gotta say. When you compare it to the other pin, it's a lot smaller by a margin, really. It's not that small, but it is a lot larger than the other Disney Park releases. This one right here, limited release. And you have a red background of, or a red colored background of Radiator Springs. And this retailed for $15.99. And I think if we take off the buttons right here, you should be able to see that image right there. There you go. That is quite the nice image with the red checkered board going all around and the Pixar logo. Definitely a nice one. Pin Trading 2021 limited release. Very nice. Very, very nice. I have a cork board in my room, and I think I'm gonna definitely hang these up on there. Let me just show you guys the other card backs real quick. This one is the best one out of the two. I'm not a huge fan of the cone, and I'll show you guys why in just a bit. Because this one has all those details right there. That's why I like it. The cone is nice, right? Don't get me wrong. But I feel like I'm a bigger fan of this one. Let me show you all that other one. Here it is. I mean, I was expecting like some sort of surprise if I take it off. Like maybe McQueen inside the cone or something, but nah, it's just plain. Just the #1 cone where McQueen slept in the first movie. It's alright. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this little flap is already bending up on me. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I think my favorite so far is this one right here, or this one. These two are very, very nice. But, you know, I like all three of them. This one's nice as well. And then, you know, Disney Store came out with this pin key right here. This thing, and it says, and it has yet again, another 15th anniversary different logo right there. Very small little pin right there. Relies on one button. This retails for $12.99. And you might think, the details are too small. I can barely see them. Well, here you go. You can get it in a form of a plastic key right here. Special edition, 15th anniversary. And strangely enough, these two things have the desert blue Radiator Springs background, which I find a little strange. I would have thought they would have used the most up-to-date one that Mattel's using, but I guess Disney Store decided to use this blue desert back that they used in 2020 for the Mattel diecast. This, I forgot how much it retailed, and I don't know why they put the price on this. It's not a cast member exclusive, thankfully. It would have been a lot harder to find. But, yeah, I don't see the point of taking this one out of the box. More than likely, the other side is going to be exactly the same. I do have a lot of other keys myself in my collection. Here's another one that I have. This one's from Disney Plus, the first anniversary. Maybe it might have something on the other side. Like 15th anniversary, I'm starting to think. Maybe. Anyways, we'll put those up to the side. All right, so here's the open edition of the McQueen plushie, and I gotta say, these things are cute. I will say. 0 Plus Wishables Cars Land Series limited edition, or limited release, my bad. Limited open edition release. This retail for $9.99. You can pause there and read what it says right there. Yeah, there's Lightning McQueen. He looks great. He really does. Squishable and everything. I mean, squishy. The bags are very, very nice. I don't plan on throwing these away. Cars Land, Dynaco, Route 66, Squeeze Me. You know, when I read that, I was like, do they have sounds? Do they have a squeaky noise or something? No, they're just extremely soft. Oh, look at him twerk away. Red's twerking all day. Again, 0 Plus, limited release. My brother thought this was Cruise, and I honestly thought it was Cruise as well. That little yellow car, but it turns out, and there's Sally right there in red and Mater. It is the Radiator Springs Racers ride vehicle, but in our headcanon, that really is Cruise. You cannot tell me that isn't Cruise. Besides not having the little side view mirrors, yeah, that is Cruise in my opinion. Contains 1 of 4. Wishables of the magic of blah blah blah. Squeeze Me, and a Piston Cup, the Dynaco logo, Cars Land, a little cozy cone. All sales are final. No refunds, exchanges, or returns. Well, yeah, because once you open them, you're pretty much screwed, even if you get a duplicate. Same price as McQueen, however, $9.99. Very nice. So that's the bag Red came in. And here he is. He's actually a lot shorter in height and lengthwise than McQueen, strangely enough. I have them lined up from the bumper to bumper, and let me see if I can show it on camera. Can I? There we go. McQueen is off camera, and Red isn't. So it seems like McQueen is a little longer. It's strange. He's a lot. I mean, it's reminding me a little bit of the Tsum Tsums that came out a long time ago from Disney Store. I collected those as well. This one's just, I'm not a huge fan of this one. He just looks so sloppy and squished. And the way we felt for these in store, for red, we felt for these little things right here, the little view mirrors or rear mirrors, these little siren lights and everything. That's how we felt for red. For Sally, here's Sally. The bags are the same, so we won't take a look at the bags, but there's a better picture of that cruise right there, quote unquote. There's the Cars logo, the Disney logo. Anyways, for Sally, we basically felt for this part right here, this little hump that goes down like that. That's how we felt for Sally, and that's how we were able to get Sally. So, I mean, you can't have McQueen without Sally. They look great together, the little plush versions of them. It has blush on there. That's an interesting little detail. 301 PCE. Very nice. Squishable. I mean, it says squeeze me, so that's what I'm doing. Whoa. All right. The next one is the Radiator Springs Racers ride vehicle, but that is too much of a mouthful, so I'm just going to straight up call it Cruise Ramirez. Even though it's not, I know. Oh, PCP, but it's not Cruise Ramirez because look, it's open and little people can sit inside. I know, I'm just saying, look, it looks like Cruise. Well, at least on the picture it does. Because once in person, it looks like I ordered this straight off of Wish. It looks nothing like the picture right there. Yeah, it looks so much better on that promotional cartoon art right there. Because IRL, it looks all, dare I say, deformed. And that's sadly the best way I can put it. This is bent in, this is bent backwards. And it seems like I'm not the only one who's had one like this. That's just a little bit unfortunate. See, like in person, it for sure does not look like Cruise Ramirez at all. Just on the picture, it did look like Cruise. And that's what gave my brother the impression that it was Cruise. Sadly, it's not though. On the back it says RSPRCRS. CRS, Cruise Ramirez Studios. Radiator Springs Racers. That's what it should stand for, but Radiator Springs CRS. Radiator Springs Cruise Ramirez Studios. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Quite soft, though. And I like the interior felt that was put inside there. You know, if you go to Cars and you get on Radiator Springs Racers, this is where you sit down. And you go off into the ride. Anyways, the last one we got here is Tow Mater. Shoo, buddy. The thickest one ever. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention. For these, basically how we did it in the bag, we felt for the dent inside the vehicle. Or for this hinge right here. The eye plate right here. Or where, you know, you sit down in the ride vehicle and, you know, IRL, you can see through this because you're going through the ride. But we felt like this for the vehicle. If our fingers were able to go through and, you know, we were able to feel the bottom of the plush, we were like, oh yeah, that's the ride vehicle. And that's how we got that one. For Mater, he is so large, you don't even have to guess. I would have thought that Mater and Red were going to be the same size, and that's why I was a little skeptical. I was like, oh, we might get duplicates of Red or duplicates of Mater. Nope. Mater is literally the easiest one to find. He's the chunkiest boy out of this whole series. I mean, look at him in comparison to Red. I don't know how that logic works, but somehow Mater is chunkier than Red. He's got quite a lot of details, though. He's got the rear view mirrors. And then he's got this little thing right here with the other thing same on the other side. And he's got a little bit of blush on there too. And, you know, he's got his tow cable right there. It doesn't really spin, does it? No, it's just sewn on there. Yeah, but this one is full of detail. It's one of my favorites for sure. A113. You got the tags on there, but my brother cut off the ones from his. Ugh. But yeah, there's Mater. If I had to rank them from my favorite to least favorites, I'd have to say my favorite for sure is... First, probably it's in between Mater and McQueen. So I guess I'll say first place Mater, second place McQueen, third place Sally, fourth place Cruise, and fifth place Red. But I feel like my list would change if I had the other two chase pieces, which is the same one as this one, just that it's in blue or lime green and it has a different expression. Hopefully I can get some soon, and if I do, I'll review them in the monthly unboxing for this month. That's if they arrive on time, seeing how shipping is so fucked up. Anyways, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the review and explanation why I haven't uploaded. Nonetheless, you know, I'm happy to be back recording videos, and hopefully a delay like this doesn't happen again, because I had so much free time on my hands that I kind of got bored. I didn't like it. You know, I started thinking to myself, my oh my, this YouTube thing has truly become a part of me, where if I don't do what I love, I get bored and I have all the free time in the world. And I did. I really did. I had so much time to myself. I wasn't posting or having to upload anything to YouTube or having to edit. It kind of felt like a mini vacation. It's the first real vacation I feel like I've had in over 3 years, because I mean, ever since I started YouTube, any little trip I'd take to Mexico or anywhere, I'd be there recording a video. And this week, without recording videos or anything, man, I relaxed and I didn't have anything to do. You know, I went diecast hunting a few days. I went to Target and stuff because I was really that bored. I didn't find anything. But that just shows how much free time I have if I don't do YouTube. And I mean, it's summer. There's no school, so I have nothing to worry about. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite item from the collection that Disney Store released. I'm very happy that they released something and even considered cars at all this year. I mean, they released quite a bit of good stuff, didn't they? Let me know if you'll be getting any of the pins or the keys, and check your Five Belows if you live in the United States. I don't know if the store Five Below exists outside of the United States, but keep an eye out. These might appear at Five Belows very, very soon. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Piston Cup Productions, signing out.